Hi, welcome to our channel. We're the GraceNotesStitchers, or I'm one of the GraceNotesStitchers. My name is Corrin, and my daughter Colleen is at work today. So I will be recording alone, which I kind of have to get used to because she's not always here. But that's okay. So speaking of her not being here, I just thought I'd kind of start off with the life updates. We are a channel about cross stitch, but I'm gonna do a little talking, so if you don't want to hear it, you can just fast forward to where you see me holding up projects. Colleen has been working about 48 hours a week. She loves her job, but she's very tired. So she doesn't do much when she comes home other than go to bed, sleep, eat dinner, whatever. Nap, eat dinner, go back to bed, something like that. But on an encouraging note, she and Hannah have started Honeymoon Sunset by the Cross Stitch Studio together, and that has been keeping her attention, and she's been stitching on that each night in her bedroom. So I'm really excited to see that, you know, she's back into stitching, whether it's for Flosstube or not, doesn't matter to me, she's back into stitching. So that's really encouraging. I'm hoping back at, like, in January, maybe things will calm down at work. I don't know. We'll see. I think it depends on if they can hire more people. Let me think. So my husband's been sick. This has just been the craziest of 2 weeks. So I'm not going to really apologize that there hasn't been a video in, what, 10 days. So Tuesday night of last week, he came home from work. I'm not really feeling well. I just want to go to bed. Okay. Well, if you're not feeling well, I'm not sleeping with you. So, to the couch I went. He was off Wednesday. He felt so bad he didn't want to go to lunch. Stayed in bed all day. Off on Thursday. Stayed in bed all day. So then Friday he calls in sick at work. So I've been sleeping on the couch all this time. 11 o'clock, I get a text from Colleen. I had an incident at work. I hit my head. They want you to come pick me up. Okay. All right, let me go get some clothing on. So, you know, we have sick upstairs. I go to get her, and she had the teeniest of cuts. She didn't even think she cut herself. She's like, no, it's just bumped. And they told her that if, you know, she felt dizzy or felt like she needed to go to urgent care, they would send a claim over for workman's comp. So they were taking care of her, but they just said, you know, you need to go home and rest. So I brought her home, and we put her on the couch, and we said, you can rest, but you can't sleep. We just want to make sure there's no concussion or anything like that. So, you know, we watched shows. Was I dying? Yeah. Okay, so Thursday I dyed all of the color, because there's not as many colors as neutral. So I dyed all of the colors on Thursday by myself. But by evening, my daughters helped me do like the other colors that people had ordered. So I think we were up to like 11 p.m. or something like that doing that. So Colleen was on the couch, and I started ironing the stuff from the night before. And then that afternoon, my other girls helped me to finish dyeing all the neutrals. I think it only took us about 4 hours. They did a really great job of helping me. So I'm dyeing, we're ironing, we're trying to keep her awake, and he's sick upstairs. It was quite the interesting day. So if I look tired, I am. Then Saturday, I worked on finishing up the ironing and labeling of all the neutrals, because there was like 86 of them. You have to iron and fold every single one of them and put tags on them. So after that, I was like, I'm done for the day. And then Sunday, I worked on shipping, and that took about 11 hours. Then I had to teach Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. John has been sick all this time, still upstairs in bed. My other girls are being very helpful. They take trays to him. They get this food. They take his dirty dishes away. They wash their hands, just make sure nobody's getting sick from him. And then I posted Sunday night, look at all these lovely packages. There's like 90 of them to go out. And, you know, if you didn't get your tracking, let me know. Nobody got tracking. So I'm like, okay, wait, there's a problem. And I turned off messages in the Facebook group and said, please don't send me a message because there's a problem. And I woke up to like 6 messages and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And of course, the female stuff began the same day. And it just was not, I'm just telling you like it is, okay? Not much stitching got done. So then I had to get on I had to get on the website, figure out what was wrong, and apparently it was just slow. It was backed up. So it took almost 24 hours for people to get their shipping tracking numbers, but they did get them. So it is all fixed. And a friend who used to own her own business reminded me, you know, it's everybody's shipping right now. So the program I'm using here has thousands of people using it. And since I was sending them like 10 people at a time, they get in the queue before other people and then other people, and like the shipping was just backed up. So looking back on it, not the end of the world, but everybody thought it was, and it was just, And then I got to start teaching for like 8 hours. So anyway, I stitched a little bit after that. And then things have calmed down because it's all good. Yesterday was a good day. I taught. We've been sleeping till noon. I hate to say that, but when my husband's not going to work, I don't make my daughters get up. We homeschool. They can do school at any time. So even my dogs sleep till noon. So today I actually got up at 10:30 and I was like, I am going to make a video today up until the time I start teaching. So you may see a split because I'm going to video until I teach. And if I have to, I have an early evening tonight so I can finish afterwards. We had Zoom Saturday night. That's why I didn't work on shipping now that I think about it. Oh, we did it in the afternoon. Oh yeah, totally makes sense now. But anyway, that went very well. I was tired afterwards. I napped as soon as it was over. We did an afternoon just to kind of let people from other time zones be able to join in. We'll be back to our evening time this coming Saturday. So if you like the evenings, we definitely have that. I am on a new phone, by the way. So hopefully the camera quality is better, or the color quality. I don't know if you'll see a difference or not. I think anything else before I get into my whips. I don't know. Oh, I was watching Sammy J. So I am going to tell you, I've not been watching anybody's Vlogmas or Flossmas, and she told me she said there was one other, Holly something. I haven't been watching any of those, but I did start Sammy J's last night as I was trying to go to sleep. And something that she did that I liked is she held up her project before she started working on it and then cut out. And she went and stitched, and then she showed it afterwards. I was like, I really like that. So for December, with all of the new starts and just trying to get my 200 stitches in, I might do something more like that. So you might not always see me here in this room, because, and maybe I can get Colleen a little bit more by doing that. I don't know. It's just worth a try. But you'll see me in my stitching spot, because I'm not going to run down and set my camera up on my tripod just for a 2-minute video. I've been doing Advent with my girls, and yesterday it was really pretty. I got this like a snow hat, a beanie hat kind of, and it said something about stitching, and it was navy blue, and I put it on my head, and my girls are like, you are not young enough to wear that. And to be honest, I looked at myself, I'm like, yeah, I don't look it in hats. So they all tried it on, and it went to Colleen because her favorite color is blue. The other girls know that they're getting hats for Christmas. Colleen doesn't know she's getting a hat for Christmas, so this way she doesn't think she is. And then on top of that, she says I'm the one who stitches. So this actually might be distracting. I kept my old phone. because there are times I want to show you guys, you all, cover photos and stuff like that, and I always go, oh, I can't, you're on my phone. Now, for the life of me, I don't remember what I ever say that for, but I was just really glad that I have this here. So anyway, I'm going to just show you what I have been up to in no particular order. So I got my order of Mill Hill in, and some of the Krynics came and water lilies, but I didn't need those for this. So this is, of course I have no cover photo. So guess what? I'm already going to, I'm going to quick look up the cover photo for you because I have them all in an album. And since I have been pulling this up a lot, I'm going to dim my screen because I know that helps a lot. This is Christmas in London by Mirabilia. So I got a little over 200 stitches into this. I'm going to keep it folded because it's linen and I don't really have to see through it. Every time I go to hold this up for you all, I hold it up wrong. This time I know it's right. So this is the orientation of the project. Not sure, we'll look at the photo again. So this, let me see here. This must be her dress. And then this black would be either the table or maybe the curtain. It's got some pink in it. I'm going to say it's the table because it looks like the ribbon that's going to hang down. This was supposed to be my Merry 25, and I think I did that twice. And I can tell you I am not going to work on it on Christmas Day because I have so many that I am trying to get my 200 stitches into. And yes, I want to get my 200 in. I'm trying to do that in every single project before December 31st. I do know that if I have to, I'll have a shortcut and that kind of thing, but we'll get to it when we get to it. My friend Carol sent me some bags. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. This is my fall doggies. I found these fabrics at Joann's and she said she'd make these, so I was so happy. With the pretty leaves. So I got my 200 into Brew Can Do It. Oops, sorry. So I got a lot of pink in here and I know I started something. Oh, I started more pink over there into the rose in that teapot. It was kind of interesting because being in No New Starts, you see a lot of people's videos, or not videos, pictures. And somebody else put a picture of this in there, and I was just like, "Oh, I'm not the only person stitching this." And it took me a while because hers was cream color, so I'm like looking at the pattern, looking at that, and apparently she started on one up here, but she didn't. She hasn't filled it in yet, so she must have gotten just her first 200 in. Whereas this, my goodness, I started this in 2020, so I've had some time to work on mine, and I think that she's newer to it. I'm trying to find you a cover photo of that. So she was working on this one up here in the second shelf. So I think she started in the actual center maybe, whereas I started, so there's that teapot here, and then their shelf. I started on the shelf and then I worked my way up. Why? Because I did. I can't tell you something like from that long ago. And I apologize if I tell you all stories and things over again. Because there was one thing I was going to mention and I didn't. And then I realized, I don't know if I've told you all, I think I told people on Zoom about why I'm so tired. So I'm probably gonna be tired for a while. I have psoriatic arthritis, which some of you know, and I'm on injections for that. I'm on one that you get every 3 months. Well, I got my starter dose, and then a month later you give yourself another shot, and then you get the next one 3 months later. Well, I had a doctor's appointment maybe 2 weeks ago, and I just told her how tired I am all the time. Like, I nap during the day. And she thinks that the medicine actually wore off. So, because my hands had started, I have no rings on because my hands had started swelling up again in the mornings. So I had my appointment a week later. I gave myself my next shot. So in about 3-4 weeks, hopefully, I'll start to get relief again. And she's hoping that after I get another shot 3 months after that, I see her again, and we'll see if it wore off again. And if it did, I don't know what to do. I mean, like, something's happening that my body is metabolizing it. So not real happy about that. So unfortunately, you'll be seeing me tired. And I do want to say, I love filming my videos. I love it. So when I have the energy to do it, I'm going to do it, because you all keep me not just accountable, but keep me wanting to stitch with your encouraging words and me wanting to show you this stuff. It makes me keep going. This is Cinderella RATM. I actually finished this, not finished, you know me, I don't finish things. I started it last night, the 200 stitches. Actually, it was a complete brand new start. I lied. It's a total new start. So I paused to make my little Cinderella head. I already had these cut out, but I punched my holes. I'll have to do something with my last 3 numbers. I only worked with one color, so I pulled that out from my Annie's Keeper. I do not have this kitted up. I want to try to work from Annie's Keepers more, I think. We'll see. And then that's what I got done. So I kept going back to the pattern going, what is it that I'm doing? This is a weird color. So I think this below is a different color. So I was working right there. But it's an orangey brown. I don't know. Maybe if I did a floss toss, I would have picked a different fabric. Too late now. Like I said, this is in no order. But I started at A's and I'm up to C. So you're going to see A, B's, and C. This is, there is no name. Aurora. This is by Shannon Christine. And this will be a gift for my niece when it is done. I have exact same size fabric, so I can stitch it over again for myself. I don't know if I mean, I love it, so I probably will. And stitching it a second time should be faster. I've never stitched anything twice, ever. But this is easy enough that I think I will. Don't love the fabric, but so I think it looks really good on it. I was a little disappointed because it needs Swarovski beads, and everybody knows how hard it is right now to get Swarovski beads. And I was all excited because Hobby Lobby sold them. I was like, I am going to go over there and see what they have. And they have none. They're gone. Like, completely gone. They've been deleted. They don't sell them anymore. And Colleen told me that happened about a month ago. And I just, I guess I was, I don't know. Speaking of Hobby Lobby, they have Disney beads now. I don't know if it'll ever go on sale, though. Because I think it's been 3-4 weeks and I haven't seen it be on sale. Ah, hey, look, I actually have one out for you. This is my Anna Green Gables by Soda Stitch. Kind of got in my groove, but I got my 200 done. Oh, I have my stitch count on there. That's why. So I got all this yellow done. I finished a thread of something, which is why I kind of like the idea of let me show you what I'm going to do. So I am going to show you at the end of this what I'm going to start tonight, and then I'll start a video of here's my progress. Only if this is, I have to tell you, this is the weirdest thing ever. So Colleen said to me, is it weird not having Mulan hanging over your head to work on? And actually it's not. It's weird. I don't miss it, and I don't know. I think because I had the 2,000 stitches in it every month, or 4,000. So it just didn't, I don't know. It was weird. Let's just say it that way. I don't miss it. But what is weird is pulling this out and Mulan not being in it. Like, that is such a weird feeling. Like, I feel like I should be looking at Mulan. Don't ask. It's my brain just, you know, it is what it is. This is Antique Carousel. cover photo. I tried to keep these out for y'all. I'm trying. And I'm getting these on my Q-snaps so that as my project bags come, I can slide them in, because I did get a whole bunch of Q-snaps. Now I'm waiting on my roller frames and my Omnique to come. Omnique have been saying that they've been in packaging now for 2 or 3 weeks. So my guess is she's waiting on a shipment. And roller frame takes 2 months, I think, for him to make. So I got the order in yesterday for everybody who ordered them. Woohoo! And because you need a minimum order. And we surpassed that minimum order, I have to tell you all. So that was before I added in my own. So very, very exciting. And I only ordered a few of mine because I figure next time I may need them to help the minimum. I don't know. But he said we're in the queue. So I don't know how many shops are ahead of us. We just pray that he has time and doesn't get sick. And his name is Dan, and he's so super nice, but that he can keep knocking them out. Did I get? Oh, I might have a little haul. Okay, well, this is an Alice in Wonderland, so I bet this is Alice in Wonderland. So I got 400 into this because it's in my unicorn trap. I totally finished up all of the back stitching and did the French knots for Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And then this is a bunny. It's not the White Rabbit, and a mouse. So I don't know all the characters from Alice in Wonderland. This was actually never my favorite movie, but when I saw the stitch along, I loved it. And I was like, I've got to do this. So yeah, I'm doing a few Alice in Wonderland. Just go with it. That's what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. I like it. That's all I can say. Is I like it. She's not exactly a Disney princess, but we'll call her an honorary pretty girl. I don't know. Let's see here. Am I missing something? I am missing something. When I find it, I will get it. Cenerentola by Madame Chantilly. Again, not loving the Ada. It does not have quarter stitches. That's not why. It's just really stiff. I know there's tricks to washing and stuff like that, but I'm not going to wash it after I started putting stitches in. Sorry. Can't wash something and like mix my stitches. That doesn't work for me, and I'm definitely not taking them out. And if I took them out, then I would be starting over with a different piece of fabric, because I don't know. I don't mind Ada. Just depends on the project. I kind of just wish I didn't on this, because like my Picture This Plus is really nice, and I happen to think our Ada, let's go back, this is not hand dyed. Okay, that's probably the biggest thing with this, is that it's it's just straight from either Witchelt or Zweigert. Yeah, so I made another one, but this is cool. I didn't know my label maker could do something like this, so I actually made this while on Zoom. Put my labels on, you know. I was like, well, I muted myself so I could punch my holes and not annoy everybody. I am missing a project, so tonight when I pop on to show you the progress, hopefully, in my other project, I will have that for you. And then this is my Aurora silhouette. Or no. Yes, because I showed you Amazing Grace last time, right? What is that down there? Hold on. That's Amazing Grace over there. Okay. So this is my Aurora silhouette. It kills you that it's going to be bigger than my Amazing Grace by Tilton Crafts. Well, the reason being is that this is only on like 20 count. Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, I have like 700 stitches in it. I'm not taking them out. could cut them off, but I definitely will never go less than 25 count again. So she's going to be bigger. Excuse me, I'm letting a puppy in. Come on. Come on. Hi, Twyla. So when I came to film, Paris is like, oh, you're filming. Let me come down. And she jumped in Colleen's chair. Twyla was like, I don't care. So anyway, I've definitely learned my lesson. And yeah, so Aurora's probably going to be bigger than the rest. So I want to show you the cover for this. It's really, really pretty. And she's not my, I mean, I just don't need to hang it with the others. How's that? Yeah, I like it a lot. So we'll see. Haul. I did decide I'm going to do the next stitch along for, it's a Red Riding Hood for Frosted Pumpkin. So I got the threads because I really did not like that I did not get the threads for the, oh my goodness, I can't even think, the little one I'm doing, the little village one, because I don't ever work on it since it's not actually kitted up. And I went ahead and because I did not want to miss out, I was going to dye my own fabric, but I was like, I am not missing out on getting everything that I wanted, because I don't know if you remember, oh, sorry for the noise. The last time that I ordered, the needle minder got taken out of my shopping cart. So I didn't want that to happen. So I was like, you know what? I'm just buying the kit. So bad that I forgot to use my coupon code. But, so it's Picture This Plus. And I got linen, casual linen. Well, see, this is why I didn't bring her in. Can you not just come and stay with me, please? And then I did get 2 needle minders because they're just too stinking cute, and how could I not? This one goes with my Red Riding Hood, so that I will save and not use. But this one I can use now that I showed it to you. Woo-hoo. So I'm really, I just loved it. And then Colleen had wanted, and it wasn't on sale, so I didn't order it for her. Pretty sure. I'm going to ask her. I think this is the one she wanted. The snowflake, because she loves snowflakes because they're winter. And I told her it's not on sale, and I wasn't ordering anything that required shipping, so I didn't want her to have to pay shipping. So I ordered that along with my kit, and then I got one for myself. This went with the pie stitch along that I never did. I didn't know about Frosted Pumpkin back when I had done this. I am making like quite a mess here. Sorry, Paris just does not do a good job. She is not coloring. You hear that? She's like, I'm down here looking at my call now. So next on my list to stitch is Brooks Books Cinderella's dress. And I can't wait. I actually got some of my Krynic ribbons and stuff in, and so that's really cool. I'll get to put that into my kit. This is where I'm going to start from, and then tonight when I get my 200, I'll kind of like vlog a little. Sorry, it looked like something metallic was there. And I will show you where I am at with this. So this is kind of exciting that you're seeing the before, and then I'll show you an after, and then I'll show you the next one that I'm going to work on. And I will also show you my Christmas calories, which is this. And I must have left upstairs because I'm not seeing it down here at all. Hold on. Also show you Life Begins, Calories Can Count. This is by Sue Hillis. I am enjoying it. I just stitched the gingerbread man, not the white. I have put all of my Sullivans onto Annie's Keepers because I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Well, I'm out of the slides. I had placed a reorder and it doesn't look like it's shipped yet. But I had extra plastic tabs, and I think I know why. It's because I've left spaces for the numbers I don't have. So that could be why I have more of the Annie's Keepers and not the slides. So I put however many that I needed to onto those. And then my friend Carla said something about she put her extras onto her ring. Okay, Twilight, can you just stay gone now? Go. Go. I didn't open it wide enough. Are you leaving too? Apparently now I am solo. So I did. I put them on a ring and I just hung them on my cart. So I have my Sullivans now there. I do have more Sullivans of these because I had to buy a box, and I can sell them for 50 cents, but I only have the colors for my 2 patterns. I'm not going to order in unless, yeah, I can give you people the colors that I have. Let's just put it that way. And my thoughts on the thread is, I don't know. It's okay. I found a really horrible knot in one of them, and I know people find knots in DMC too, but I don't know. It's nothing impressive to me. It actually is a little bit cheaper than DMC, and I'm using it because the colors would not be the same. Her models are always stitched in Sullivans. So I wanted the colors to be the same because I saw this in person and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm doing it for the coloring, not for the fact that I wanted a different thread. So I won't ever substitute that. All right, so plans. Brooke's book's starting tonight. As soon as I'm done teaching, because it looks like I'm actually going to get through this. Other than that, I'm just going one thing at a time, and I wanted to show you this because this is kind of goes with my plans. I'm writing this huge list of, okay, so I don't have a project bag for this one. I need to make scroll rods sleeves for this one. I need roller frame for this one, and I'm just kind of like cataloging it as I go, just so that when things come in, I know where to take them. But you all know, like, let me do the one. Well, yeah, I'll do Alice because I just did Alice. So I've been writing down when I finish my blocks here, which I think is kind of cool. And this is just my way of doing this. Okay, so this was a wellness sheet that I got from Happy Planner, and I've changed it. So I started it from medium 2020. So I have the stitch count here because some of my games that I am doing, like No New Start, said, you know, they wanted to know whether it's a small, medium, large. And True Colors Rosebud, that's the fabric I'm using. It's Sal from Cross Stitcher Magazine, February 2020, but the designer is actually Amanda Butler. It also uses DMC Light Effects, and apparently Mill Hill, something I just didn't write it down. So I'm writing all these little extras here just so that I keep track of it. But 2 things. My friend has a sprocket and she had recommended it, and I was like, eh. And then Colleen said something about printing colors, like the fabrics that we do, and putting them with the formulas that we use, because I have like a recipe book, and we thought we would print out the pictures. And I'll show you why we will not be doing that. But then one of the planners, I don't buy this, but it is for sale. I Am a Stitchy with Creatively Crafting. So this was free to her Stitchies as a digital planner or a PDF planner. You can purchase it on Amazon. But she had like start and stop pictures for the year. I thought, oh, I can use the sprocket. That is going to be amazing. I'll put beginning pictures and ending pictures. Well, that's how big the picture is, so that didn't work. But that's okay. I decided on the back of this sheet, and then if it takes me, so I'm done with it. I posted it in No New Starts, so I'm done for 2021. And then if I don't finish it next year, I can put a finished photo, or the end of 2022. And I can kind of keep track of my progress for the year on the back, because I always was like, I don't know what I'm going to use these backs for. So I just thought that was kind of cool. Just check to make sure I have enough time to keep going here. And then I also printed, I'm not going to take this out. I actually created this one. And I went ahead and printed myself a 2021. I'm sorry, 2022. So I wrote up here, you know what it is. And then that's January through June. Here's July through December. what it is here I'm going to write every day how many stitches I do. And I've been doing this, but because I finished for the year, I threw it away. Well, I didn't throw it away. It's in the front of my planner as scratch paper. But I wrote down that in 2021, I did a total of 4671 stitches, just so that I know that. And then I left an empty one so that I can total. So I'll write in, if I worked on January 1st, 100 stitches. If I work on another 100, then I'll write 200 over here. And then I actually added in, so I have a monthly total, and then I can total at the end of every month. That's just me. That's what I wanted to do. I am planning on making Alice in Wonderland Stitch Along another focus for the Daily 30 group. So I am keeping that as a focus. I'm keeping, I have it right here, Life Begins After Coffee. That is going to stay a focus because I am so close to finishing this one. And then Heroes and Heroines. Now, that is actually going to be a focus for Full Coverage Fanatics also, and even Semi-Sane, because Full Coverage Fanatics, it's 22,000 stitches in the year 2022. So if I can get 2,000, 4,010 in, then I can get 22,000 stitches. And I think that is what I want for that piece. I think that'll be awesome if I can get 22,000 stitches into that piece in a year. It'll keep it always in front of me. That's what I want, because I needed that for something. And so my focus piece was Mulan, and I knew if I did 4,000 a month, it would be finished. Well, this is going to take years. So, and I don't get tired of working on it. It's got so many bright colors. It's Amy Stewart. I kind of showed you all a little bit about my planner before. I don't have anything really new to show you other than that. Once I have it all planned out, I am going to do a planner walkthrough because I like going back and seeing my differences. So whether you guys love it or not, you don't have to watch it. People who do like it can watch it is what I was going to say. But I like being able to go back and see what I've changed, what I've done differently. And yeah, there's still some groups that don't have their goals out yet. And there's one that said they're not even putting it out until January 1st. I was like, you're not thinking about those of us who actually like to plan, because I have a tab for them. So do I have anything in there? Oh yeah, I have the one, but their year-long like background certificate is not in here, but that's okay. And you can't do all the groups, and I knocked out a lot of the groups that I used to belong to, but my games I don't even put in here, like Stitching on Trail and Dynasty of Dragons, because it's just stitching 400 stitches and posting it. I love that I'm using my old phone for my games, because I don't even have this progress pictures on my new phone anymore, and I can upload it from there and kind of save the one battery and kill the other phone, right? So I'm kind of liking that a lot. I sometimes forget, okay, now I have so many devices sitting around me, so that gets a little sometimes. But anyway, I hope you were able to keep up with this whirlwind going around my head today. But I will be back later tonight, and hopefully with 200 more stitches into my Brooks Cinderella. Happy stitching!